So I saw the other day the monorail broke down mid-track with people on it. And it got me to thinking, if you could break down anywhere on a monorail in Disney World, what spot would you want to break down on?
Close to a
Safety.
a thing, because I don't want to be hanging out. At least you're on a track, but I don't like that feeling of you're over nothing, or over if you were to fall out, it would not be good. At least close to a station where you can kind of jump and walk onto it or something.
I was thinking like more along the lines of like, let's assume you're safe.
Yes.
And you could just like take in whatever, the site.
Probably in Epcot, like when it goes into the park, at least you can you get the view of Epcot, you can people watch from up above.
You can scream for help.
Yeah.
It was funny because like, when I was thinking about that, I was like, that's probably the only answer anyone's going to give. Because where else? You don't want to be in that boring stretch between Epcot and Magic Kingdom where there's nothing to see but highway. No. I guess like when you're coming towards the Contemporary or towards maybe in between the Grand Floridian and Magic Kingdom would be kind of cool. But
somewhere you could see kind of people doing something. At least you have some sort of visual entertainment.
Yeah. Then it makes me wonder, like, do they have... How do you get out? Let's say they can't get that thing off the track. Or, like, to a station. What do they do? Is it like the airplane where they have, like, the inflatable, like those yellow slides that come down the sides and you just zip down to the bottom of the thing?
Or if they have, like, if you're over the ground, maybe like a fire truck type of ladder or something. But I don't know. Or if they have, like,
go up there with a bucket?
Or if you're over the water, do they have a boat that has like a couple levels on it? Maybe.
Oh boy.
Like one of those scissor lift type things, and kind of I don't know.
Dicey.
Yeah, not something I'd want to experience.
Perhaps they tie a rope to your ankle and you bungee up off the contraption. I don't know. But I wonder. Is there a video? I think there's a video. I didn't see it. But those things are like in desperate need of repair.
Yeah, I thought maybe they would announce something coming soon, but it doesn't seem like they're worried about them.
They look so old, and they feel so old. They smell so old. They are so old. It's not really a smooth ride.
No, it seems like that's just another...
The doors close very unconvincingly. They're like...
Yeah, and then sometimes when they got to open back up and they seem like they got to slam closed because they didn't close the first time. I don't know.
And it like hits and comes back out.
Yeah.
This thing got a shot.
Yeah.
And so we've had a door swing open. Oh, not really swing open, but it came open a bit while in mid-ride. Now we have it getting stuck on a track. I don't even see where exactly on the track. But what has to happen before someone pulls the trigger on saying, hey, let's get some new monitors?
You'd think enough would have to happen. You don't want somebody... I mean, are they waiting for somebody to get hurt? I would hope not.
Waiting for someone to fall to their death.
Just they're worried about the money they're spending on other things, and well, if something happens, then we'll do it. But I don't know.
We fell, and then right now we'll get one. Or maybe they're just waiting for the skylighter to open when they're gonna see that. They're just gonna
and they can kind of maybe
take their time with it. Then I doubt they'll ever get rid of it. It's too iconic. But and there's been whispers of new ones, but I mean, it's not like Disney couldn't just couldn't just order these things and get it. Yeah. Probably get it expedited on top of everything else. Like, let's go. Let's get these things in here. They're way old, and shouldn't be breaking down, especially in Disney World. That's just a bad look for them. And now it's like, do you even want to get on one of these things? Now, what if you have a dinner reservation? You're stuck on the monorail.
Yeah.
They're going to charge your credit card?
Charge my credit card? No, thank you.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably why they do it. I got a guy calls in. I got a monorail full of people with reservations right now. Let's hold them up. You charge them? All right, we're good. We got it fixed.
Yep.
No Spanish spiel, and on we go. Disney monorails are just so awesome yet so absolutely horrible at the same time. It's like an old mall. It's like those old malls you go to. They have that same feel to them, the carpeting and all that stuff. Just It really does. It screams like mid 80s. But anyway, I just thought that was interesting, and I guess we can move on to some more interesting topics now. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode 24 of the Quick Diz Takes podcast. Actually, going off of that cold opening, we actually just watched the video and realized that was a 42-minute, roughly a 42-minute delay on that monorail breakdown. And apparently, that thing was smoking and there was sparks coming out. It looks like it was broken down kind of near the Seven Seas Lagoon too, or Bay Lake. I couldn't tell, but yeah, just that's crazy. Didn't realize it was that bad. I thought it was like a 5-minute type of thing, and apparently it was almost an hour, or maybe it was an hour, and the guy only had 42 minutes of footage. Either way, it was at least 42 minutes I could see.
Yeah, no, thank you, man.
No, thank you. Send me that. Throw me out that yellow inflatable slide. I'm going down.
Yeah, anything over 10 minutes, I'm
jumping.
Off.
I'm out. I got fast passes. I don't have time for this. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about, we touched a lot about Galaxy's Edge and things like that, but we do.
Oh, wait a minute. There's more. This says the train lost power at 10:30 p.m. and they weren't rescued till 1:30. Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, so apparently that was a 3-hour delay.
Oh, what does it got here?
Wait a minute, that guy, it was daylight when he broke down, though.
Where's this from? This is from yesterday.
Did it break down again?
I don't know, but it's showing some kind of a...
So apparently they do use fire
it's like a bucket type.
They use
truck
fire
thing.
truck ladders and buckets to get people out of these things.
No Well, no guests were injured, so that's all that's
Yeah,
important.
but that's miserable.
So Disney's all set. They don't need to fix it. Nobody was injured.
Yeah, just throw some duct tape on there. Let's move on. Anyway.
Ew. No thanks.
Wanted to talk a little bit, briefly about this Galactic Starcruiser thing, because it's really been bugging me. When we first got news of this thing, it was advertised as a Star Wars hotel. I was under the impression that you were going to go and you were going to get yourself a little hotel and you were going to meander around the property, excuse me, as you would any other hotel guest. There would be limited amount of nights, and while you were at the hotel, this would be like, immersive and all that good stuff. But now we're being told that it's an experience, and coupled with the ridiculous price point of, I believe, $3,300 for like 2 nights if you're by yourself, or like $1,400 if you were like breaking it up into a group of 5 or something along those lines. It's gonna be more like a cruise ship experience that doesn't cruise. So, a few problems I have with this. One, am I paying $1,400 for 2 nights to LARP?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure I'm at that level. I love Star Wars, but I'm not sure I'm at that level. 2, what's the deal with this whole port day thing? So I got this massive immersive experience I'm supposed to be having, and I'm going to get out one of the days when I go to port, using a lot of quotation fingers here, and I'm just going to meander around Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, with people, normal people.
Now, that brings my first question and first point. So I'm wondering, is the port day going to be either an after hours experience just for the hotel so no one else is there, like ruining the immersion, or is it going to be even like them shutting that down for a few hours? So I have a hard time believing they're going to let other guests into this area while this is happening.
Yeah, the only thing I could think, I mean, you'd want it to be shut down for your immersion, but then you could say, if you're on a cruise, a normal cruise, and you go to port, you're not the only one there. Other people from other cruise ships or people who live there are all at the port, so they can say that the guests visiting that are just in the parks, it's just like a normal port type thing as a cruise ship. Because are they gonna want to?
Do you got to be back by a certain time?
Yeah,
They leave without you?
Are they gonna want to? Because then they're gonna miss out on money, which I think is the ultimate.
Well, that's what bugs me. Is I'm paying $1,400. They're gonna spill me out 3 hours to a part of the park I could have went to without even paying this price.
Yeah.
Just kill 3 hours of my day by being there. Now, if they shut it down and give us our own experience, I could see that being worth it.
But yeah, I think their only option at that point would be, because maybe that's why they're testing this early X, whatever it's called, extra magic hours. Maybe you're gonna get, not gonna open what is gonna be every second or third day. They're not gonna open Galaxy's Edge to the regular guests till 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get whatever 6 to 11 with nobody, and then maybe other people will trickle in, or they'd have to do it.
You'd probably get out of there first.
Yeah, or they do it. You do it at a night, like they close Galaxy's Edge early that day at 6 o'clock, and you get it from 6 to midnight or whatever.
I could see.
That's the only way I could see them shutting it down. It would have to be for like a 5-6 hour window of that, because they're not going to want.
I could
shut
see
a new land like that. Well, it'll be.
I could see that being kind of cool.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
If you have the whole thing to yourself, yeah, just whatever
was
cast members are in there doing
how many people will this thing even hold? It's not a lot. I think it's like 500 people or something like that.
Yeah, no, there's not that many rooms.
So you get to meander. I think it's like only 80 rooms.
Yeah, something like that.
You get to meander around the Starcruiser. And I guess you check in, and then you take an elevator up, and then you do another kind of check-in. Now I'm wondering, though, if I show up to this thing, and I am not, I'm not going to dress up. I don't think. I might throw...
I'm not going to throw on like a Jedi robe
I
or
was saying
something.
that's about the extent. If I'm going to do anything, that's the extent of it. And I don't even think that's going to happen. Although, I guess if I had... I mean, are they going to issue you something? I mean, in other words, if you show up and you're not into it and the other people are, you're not going to ruin these people's experiences by being kind of like that guy. I mean, I'm fine with kind of playing along and being a good sport. I'm just not going to go there dressed as some kind of crazy creature that I'm just not really... First of all, I'm not anywhere near artistic enough to come up with anything like that. And second of all, it's just not really... I mean, I love watching people do it. I think it's cool and everything. It's just not really my thing. However, I would like to meander around this thing and kind of see what they're offering. So I just wonder if there's almost levels of how you want to experience it. They don't force it on you,
Yeah.
Or maybe there's something where I wonder if there's gonna be something you have to agree to before you go, or that you're gonna read. There'll be some kind of literature you read, and this is what it's gonna be, and you gotta be prepared to do this. Or I don't know really what they can actually require from you. But
yeah, I don't know. Maybe they keep it. Part of the reason why I mean, it's priced high for the exclusivity of it. Maybe it's priced high so you feel like you need to get your money's worth out of it, so you're going to want to participate more, so you can kind of I don't know.
I don't really know what participating means.
No, because I know they're saying you're gonna have your... I'm assuming this is all good guy stuff, so I'm assuming maybe you'll be boarded by stormtroopers or whatever. Something will maybe board your ship, and you have to... I think they're going to try to make that, because they were... What is the other thing?
What if I'm seduced by the dark side?
Yeah, and you can go to the...
Can I get to leave them?
Yeah, maybe. You can go board their ship.
Turn on all my friends, kill them all, and leave?
Unless you're going to be... Is it good? Because the Galaxy's Edge thing initially, which they were saying you create your own story. These people create their own stories, which doesn't really seem like they're going along with that. So maybe they're trying to gear that more towards this experience. Wrap my head around it.
I mean, I think it's all cool and ambitious and stuff. I just can't remember. So create my own... All right, here's my story, Johnny. I'm getting off the ship. I'm going into the resistance part with my lightsaber. I'm taking everybody out.
Yeah.
So I start whacking cast members. My lightsaber?
I don't know.
Imagine that. They have to go along with it. They fall down and die. Pretend to die.
You kill it. You take over the ship. You're
I put my red contact lenses in. They look out like completely evil. It's just funny to me. That's kind of why I just wanted to like brainstorm about it. I just wonder like what exactly this whole. There must be like I would imagine there's going to be like linear stories to kind of choose from maybe. Like you're going to take this path, and different things can happen. Like if we both chose the same path, your experience may be a little different than mine based on what you do, but there's going to be similar like checkpoints to follow. You know what I mean?
Maybe like kind of those choose your own adventure type books. You get to this point, you can go
here and here,
this way, that way, and
I don't know.
But I don't know. I like the overall idea of it being like a cruise, but I just don't know.
Definitely interesting.
It's just kind of cool. You're going to Disney, and then you have this extra experience doing this, where you're on your own little thing, and you're just in that world. But like the participation thing is.
It's so weird.
Like I don't know if like when I go on a cruise, I like to just
do whatever you want.
Hang out, do it. I don't want to. But then, like again, with you're paying this amount, and you want to get your money's worth out of it. You want to experience. I don't know.
I feel like if I get out of bed, if we're sitting there at 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, hey, let's go to the bar, or it's 1 and we can't sleep because it's vacation. Let's go to the bar, and we can just go down there, and all right, we'll play along a little. We'll have our little, default get-ups they give us. I'm assuming they're going to give us
your spacesuit or whatever.
And we'll walk down there, and we can have a drink and just kind of taking everyone doing their thing around us. I'm good with that. Like that's my money's worth. If you turn to the guy on the side of you and start speaking some kind of alien language, I don't know. I know that's your choice. And I'll watch, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, there are going to be people zapping. You're going to have like Han Solo and Greedo over to the side having an argument. Like I don't get it.
No, but I mean, I like the thing they're talking about, how you can like the lightsaber training thing, like Luke did, with the laser thing, like stuff, little things like that, little experiences, you'd participate in. But that whole,
I guess that's augmented reality. They're saying with that.
But the whole like,
force choke
your
you?
own, maybe.
Or you could force whatever. Either way, we just pretend it's happening, and then like does everyone go crazy for? Like I don't get how geeked out these people are gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't want to be the first. I wouldn't want to be one of the first ones to go on this. I kind of would let
And then like
let it sit for a while.
What happens? Are these people gonna be so in character too that I can't even talk to them?
Yeah.
Like I need a bathroom. I have diarrhea.
Well, yeah.
I need one now.
You can't say. I don't know. Does the word bathroom exist in that?
No,
in
it's
that
a
world?
refresher.
Oh, refresher. So.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I think they don't tell you where it is until you can remember the word for it.
Yeah, well, I guess you're gonna have you're gonna have a mess to clean.
He's ready to kill a guy. Where's the bathroom? You got the guy like Vader does in the first one.
Yeah.
There's no bathrooms, and where are the refreshers? He squeezes his throat. I don't know. It's all so exciting, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, is the land gonna be enough for me? Like I'm gonna do this thing. I know I'm gonna. Mm-hmm. My wife, my daughter, they're not gonna do it with me. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of guys that I know like Star Wars to do it with, but that and the fact that it will be affordable any other way.
Yeah.
If you want to call that affordable, but I guess you gotta try it once. But that's the other thing. So for $1,400, what am I getting? I think I'm getting all the food.
I would hope, yeah. Because if you go by cruise, if it's a cruise, they're saying it's a cruise ship. You get all the food. You get all your food and entertainment. But you got to pay for most cruise ships. You got to buy a drink package or pay out for your alcoholic beverages. But then you get are they gonna have? What do they have? Are they gonna have a sports area like they do on cruise ships? Like there's basketball courts. I don't know what Star Wars sports are. Are they gonna have like a fitness center? Like that's all stuff included. Are they gonna have a spa? Is it gonna be all this?
You get oil bath there.
Yeah.
Like C-3PO.
Or you getting the
oil bath's gonna feel so good.
You get in the tank like Luke in Empire. You're gonna get the like. Is it that also? Is it? Like that's all part of your cruise experience, all that stuff. A pod somewhere.
It's ridiculous, but it's so funny. Like sports, or like, what would you do? Do you even play a sport in Star Wars besides pod racing? I can't think of any. Well,
No.
there's always a race. They race those things on the casino planet.
Yeah. Is there going to be a casino? Because usually casinos on cruise ships. That's another thing.
Perfect. And they can take
Yeah.
more of your money.
Yeah.
Or credits. Let's call them credits. They won't notice. They won't. It's more pretend.
Yeah.
If they're really taking them. I don't know. They're gonna take a lot of your money. Then when you go to port too. Now, another twist of the story. I go to port now. I'm not into my package anymore. I'm in Batu. So do I gotta pay more for that food?
You should be able to barter because on cruise ships, when you stop at port, you barter and get stuff very
Maybe I
cheap.
can talk them down from a $20 hamburger to a $15 hamburger. 15 Republic credits. I don't know. I just can't. Like, and I heard you get to go to the flight deck.
Yeah, and they said stuff can go wrong there, and obviously something. I don't know. It's just.
There's not enough details for me
I think
to
they're
wrap my head around this.
Keeping it very, very vague. Maybe they don't even know the full. I mean, I know they have they have their outline of what it is, but maybe they don't know the full extent.
I have no idea.
But
it's probably gonna be a little like. There's probably gonna be some growing pains and learning curves when this thing first opens. I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably wait a few years. Well, I probably won't be able to do it for a few years, based upon the demand of the program.
Yeah, I'm sure this will be you have to wait. Yeah. Well,
But again, who knows?
You have to book years ahead of time, but yeah, because now
Galaxy's Edge didn't do as well.
Galaxy's Edge was supposed to be crazy, and then
just seems
I was on the app. When was I on the app? I was on the app today. It was only a 50-minute wait for a Smuggler's Run.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
heard
like,
the Slinky Dog's back to being the longest wait now.
Yeah, so it's.
That's crazy. Although Smuggler's Run is just a simulator ride, so I'm sure it's cool and I can't wait to do it and all that stuff. But I mean, I'm sure people are kind of over it now.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't think a lot of people like. I don't know if Star Wars is as popular as people thought it was going to be. Like our generation is popular. There are younger people, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if most people. You hear people are disappointed with the Disney versions. They don't really care. Maybe the people that were banking on.
Sorry, I'm
just
yawning.
the Star Wars type people to go are not going because of Disney acquiring it and doing what they did.
Maybe. Or it's just lost steam.
Yeah.
And Harry Potter hasn't lost steam. Harry Potter just got big in 01, really. I mean, a little before that with the books, but the movies really brought it to the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
So you figure the first one comes out in 01, the land opens in 10, it's only 9 years difference. This land's opening 50 years after the movie. Well, 40.
Yeah, but I mean, with this last part of the, this story of coming out and around Christmas, we'll see if that changes stuff. Like, if people are disappointed, like some people have been the last two, then I don't know if it probably won't be that good for them.
It's hard to imagine now that. So the people that go see the movie, like you or I, whether we like it or we don't, we're going on the strength of our love for the old movies.
Yes.
So it's hard to imagine that a disappointment in the new movies would lead to not disinterest in going to the theme park.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think I think I mentioned this to you before. I heard it from a point someone else had made, where if they would have themed this out to the original trilogy, I think it would be more popular.
Yeah. They want this.
Like if Rise of Resistance was on, like if that was a different name and you were going on the Death Star from the original trilogy,
Yeah.
would that be more exciting?
Yeah.
Encounters with Vader, things like that.
Because I think people, like you said, they want the Darth Vader. They want Luke and Han all in the land. They don't want the newer stuff.
Yeah. That's probably what's getting them a little bit on that. And the more I think about that, the more I say to myself, I can see that being a real reason. I like Kylo Ren.
Yeah,
he's cool.
I'm not disappointed with the movies.
No.
I mean,
They're freaking sci-fi movies, man. Like these people, they hold them up way too much of a high standard, and they're done well anyway.
Yeah, like I would say one of my Rogue One is probably one of my favorite overall.
Yeah.
Overall of them, and I had no expectations going into that movie at all, but that was a big surprise for me.
I will say this though, Rogue One is also probably my favorite of the new ones, and Solo's one of them too. But guess what? They're all revolve around
Yeah.
the original trilogy.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
So inadvertently, we or subconsciously, we
Yeah.
tend to lean back towards that.
So maybe that's why they're kind of doing the, they're bringing the Palpatine back in this last one, because then that's a direct relation to the original too. So
Yeah, and I think that's they try to tie them together. I think they did an okay job with it, but the two is just. Then again, like they tried to make it so it's immersive, so you have to almost have this whole new land, so you can kind of create your own rules and boundaries.
yeah,
If you go to Tatooine or things you've already seen in the movies, you're gonna expect certain things.
yeah. There's already something established there.
So
This is just
the whole new land.
it's like the Wild West. Yeah, anything can happen.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll, I can't wait to see when this thing opens, and the video is gonna roll out quick, and to see what people think about these things and if they're worth it. And I guess it really doesn't matter because no matter what they say, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's still interesting. Anyway, before we get out of here, 50 tweaks, 50 years. What do you got? What do I got? I don't know.
I was thinking something simple they could do, and I know they at least in Disney World they steer away from it. Is more. I think more characters should just walk around the parks. When we were there the last time, we were having breakfast at Cinderella's Royal Table. We're standing outside waiting, and all of a sudden, Peter Pan's just walking by. It wasn't super, it was earlier in the morning, so it wasn't too crowded, but he was walking by, he was with a little kid. The little kid was walking with him, he was taking the little kid all over the place, and then it was just a nice little, like, you're standing there, and the kids notice, oh, Peter Pan, oh, look. And then when we came out, the stepsisters from Cinderella were there, and our kids, the kids all went up to him. It was a nice little, it wasn't the normal just go up, they get the autographs, they get the picture. It was an interaction. They were asking questions, having a little conversation with all the kids. It was just, I think it's more of a, I know they say is it busier than Disneyland. I know they do it a lot in Disneyland, but I think it seems like they're doing it in Galaxy's Edge with Chewbacca and Rey and Kylo Ren walking around, and they're not it seems like they're not stopping to sign autographs, but you can kind of, if you can get yourself to stop, get somebody else to take a picture of as you're walking with them. I just think more of just that little interaction is instead of
more personal.
And instead of just waiting in the line and then.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Because
I know when we had never. What did we do last time? We did Tinkerbell last time. And you got to wait in the line for it. We had a fast pass. I had gotten a fast pass, so we could quickly go in there. But it was nice. She took the time with the kids, talking to the kids, telling them about whatever her little buried treasure all over the place in there, and not to tell her, telling the kids to keep the secret, don't tell the parents. It was just I like the interaction more, especially with the the face characters. I know they can't do it with like a Mickey or a Minnie.
Yeah. And the kids went ahead and told you anyway, apparently.
Oh, they did that after when we were. At least they waited till.
So they can't keep a secret.
They waited till we were out of the park. So yeah, I don't tell them anything. But.
That's a it's a valid point. I think they kind of strayed away from that because they were having problems with crowds or whatever. They're always trying to control crowds. But yeah, like when you wait in line is a lot different than when you just kind of like, oh, look at that. But you do get some walk around characters, like you said, once in a while. You'll get a country bear just bouncing around.
Yeah, like those nice. As long as they establish, like there's not going to be a line. You're not going to wait in a line for a thing, and they bounce around and kind of they'll interact with you, but then they'll move on.
It's like it's almost like they purposely use the least popular characters to do that with, though.
Yeah.
Like Mickey couldn't do that. It'd be a madhouse.
Because I know what they were doing. What were they doing? I forget what it was called at Magic Kingdom, but it was like. Was it Friends? It was a pair came out and they stood by the flagpole in the front. It was Chicken Little and
Jeez, that's a rare one.
It was two like more rare characters, and they'd come out, but then lines would form. So it was for I forget what it was called, but they did it this summer it was the beginning of the day. But lines, I think with the line, don't form a line, just let them bounce around and.
Well, Kevin goes around Animal Kingdom now.
Yeah,
too.
That's cool. Like the Peter Pan thing was cool because he was actually like running. He was like not a full sprint, but like jogging around, going to different places, and the kids would kind of go along with him, and it was just.
It full sprint.
Yeah. He wasn't racing, but
He was
you know.
flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a good point. Like, you know, obviously you can't do it with Mickey. You can't do it with like the princesses, probably. But there are definitely, you could do it with some pretty classic nostalgic characters that would probably please children and adults alike.
Yeah, like all those characters they haven't brought out. Like, I mean, I'd love to see like a Roger Rabbit walking around
Yeah, what?
Hollywood Studios.
Let's get some Roger Rabbit.
Yeah,
I
I
wish
wish.
more Roger Rabbit in my life. Let's get like an Eddie Valiant, like someone to play that guy too.
Yeah. You can get like the weasels and stuff
Yeah.
walking around. It would be very.
I would be into it. And the kids, I mean, the rabbit, no matter what. Maybe we'll get Baby Herman in there too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why not?
Wait, bring Jessica Rabbit too. I'm sure dads won't complain.
I don't know what you mean.
No.
All right. Well, I think we've spoken about this long enough. So we will end it here. Once again, same spiel. Johnny Castano at Johnny Castano, which will be right about here, and at Tim LeBeau, which will be right about here. And those are our Twitter handles. Give us a little shout out. Any questions, comments below about anything you guys have to add about what you think about these price points and what you may experience on this Disney Galactic Starcruiser, or whether or not you want to see Jessica Rabbit in the parks. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, little bell, notifications. I know I keep promising more videos and more, and the debut of Johnny Cooking Show, that will come. I promise you. I said after Labor Day. That's a very long stretch of time, but they will come. Very busy in the summer. The summer's finally settling down. Actually be heading out to DC in a couple of weeks, so that'll delay things a little bit, but we will get them out. Like I said last week, I even believe Sarah's been working on some things, so we will definitely get the videos out, and we'll work on those cooking videos at some point or another. That's more my fault than anything, because I just can't seem to find the time right now, but I will, I promise. Other than that, we'll see you next week, and have a magical rest of your week.